So we're on our last video for Primordial Sound Mantra Meditation course. And the last video, we went deep into understanding a little bit more about your own mantra. I gave you a little video and a script that you can use. I hope you've been practicing with that and using the mantra on a daily basis. And, you can do this for as little or as long as you like. It's just about building the habit. It's about building the habit of silence and stillness. That's the social norm the world needs right now. It's called shut up and sit for a reason. We need to sit with our own song, with our own sound. The silence and stillness doesn't mean avoid. That's not what we're talking about. Silence and stillness is putting your ear down to your soul and listening to who you are. And when you can really listen to yourself, guess what? You can listen to other people. So this practice is very healing in nature. I've been doing this for many, many years. I am nowhere near, I don't even proclaim to be anywhere along the path. I just know every day I show up, I shut up, I sit down, and I sit with it. And I see things happen in my life. I see synchronicities and serendipitous experiences and moments in my life and other people's life, in your life, my clients. I want all of that for all of the world. None of us are enlightened until we all are. So don't think you're going to ascend to the 7th level of unity consciousness and stay there. You're not. You're going to go up, down, sideways, in, out, around. The power of the present moment allows us to be with all of it. And some days are better than others. Some days are easier than others. But the most important part is that we keep showing up, shutting up, suiting up, and sitting. And when we do that, we build habits, we build belief systems, we build social norms that change us, and which ultimately that changes the world. So on this last week, you have another handout talking about how to use sound to heal yourself. And it is true. Sound, and, I've gotten into lots of conversations with people about this, musicians in particularly. All throughout history, there have been different genres of music that have been created at certain points in time. Back in the Renaissance period, the Mozarts and, classical music, it was highly activating to our crown chakra. And our crown chakra was what allowed the ideas of all these new inventions to come down from the unity, divinity, cosmic realms into the physical body. And so then back in the 60s, our root chakra, rock and roll, activates the root chakra, which activates waking people up, breaking systems down. So a lot of things about sound are very healing and therapeutic. There are certain sounds that resonate with the heart, whether you fall in love or if you break up. These sounds, they impact your physical being. There's an entire chapter on it in my book. Please go back and reread that. I talk about Emoto and his research on water and the molecules of how sound impacts the cells of every single aspect of our body. It's really real stuff. So this handout about how to use sound to heal yourself is written by Roger Gabriel, who is one of the top teachers at the Chopra Institute. Really great, amazing meditations. You can Google him. I'll drop some links here too that you can access some of his meditations on the course. But I do want you to read this because he talks about with the right sounds, you can align yourself with the vibrations that foster health, happiness, and unity. Other sounds take us away from it. Sounds of anger, language of hate, energy that is evil by nature. It can destroy, it can harm people. And so thoughts, if you remember in the book and by my coaching, thoughts are mental units of energy that also have sound. Just because you think them doesn't mean they can't be heard vibrationally in your body. So if you go back and look at chapter 3, I talk all about the thoughts in our mind create little neuropeptides, and those little mental units of energy go down to every cell in the body. And emotion is literally the energy of thought in motion. And you can be on the upward spiral on that vibration or on the downward spiral. The upward creates health and vitality. The downward creates death and destruction in the cells of the body. It's a very real mind-body connection. And one thing that I've made a note here, just to let you guys know is, you may have heard this before, but I want to remind you if you haven't, this might be new. The word illness starts with I, and the word wellness starts with we. When I am totally self-absorbed on myself, I, and all I am doing with my ego is I actually am creating illness and separation and destruction. When I'm in a place of unity, of connectedness, of trust, of love and compassion with myself, connecting with myself and then connecting with others, I'm in a sense of we. And that we allows me to go deep into inclusion and really build a sense of belonging for myself and for the world. So it is all connected. And my question to you is, do you want to continue to create separation and protection and harm in yourself and others in the world? Or do you want to create a sense of inclusion and unity and connection with yourself, with your source, and take that out into the world and invite others to do the same? And so we go into primordial sound meditation. We practice it every day to go deeper into the levels of consciousness, into the awareness, the awakening, the availability that we're looking for to be conscious leaders and to live from a place and love and be in a place where we have a life that is a true place of consciousness. And that's ultimately why we add the primordial sound meditation into our work together. So I want to thank you for being a part of the practice, for shutting up and sitting, for going within. You know how to reach me. If you want extra copies of my book, you can go to Amazon, get that. Kindle, it's there. In print, it's there. Audible, you know how to reach on my online platform, my website. Go to the YouTube page for videos, the Shut Up and Sit podcast. All of these materials in conjunction with the Primordial Sound mantra videos and handouts here are all woven together to help you to bring your best self out into the world. And I'm honored to be on that journey with you. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.